It's Jennifer here from Belladonna's Botanicals, and today this is our, I'm not sure whichever episode of the Goetia Pathworking series, and today we're talking about Duke Valefor. So the demon Valefor, sometimes there's various forms of spelling, sometimes as Malafar, and that is Malaphar or Malephar. I've noticed that there's some like same demon, different names. So that's very common. Like if you think back to the grimoire traditions where people are kind of like handwriting things down. I know for me, I have terrible handwriting. I can't read half the shit I write. So on a good day. So it's possible that, some things are lost or changed in translation. So anyways, Valefor is also considered to be one of the fallen angels. I don't know a whole lot about his angelic role. Sometime I'd have to do an even deeper dive, and I'm not even sure where to look because I don't know a whole lot about angelic lore. But he is considered a fallen angel that fell from grace during Lucifer's rebellion. And he became a Duke of Hell. According to some sources, he commands 10 legions of demons. I think in the Grand Grimoire that says 36. But anyways, Valefor is also one of the 72 spirits of Solomon, or Goetic spirits. He's a duke who rules 10 legions. He appears either as a many-headed lion or as a lion with the head of a human thief. He leads people into thievery and leaves them at the gallows. So I forgot to grab a book. Damn it. We'll get that in a minute. No, I'll get it now since I mentioned it. Good point two was bleh. All right. And we're back. So according to the Ars Goetia, Valefor is the sixth spirit. He is a mighty duke and appeareth in the shape of a lion with an ass's head, bellowing. Duly noted. He is a good familiar, but tempteth them. He is a familiar of to steal. I don't know. Some of the old grimoires are worded very weird. He governeth 10 legions of spirits. His seal looks like, hold on. His seal looks like, this is one of the seals from Goetic Impressions. Just stick it down there. So anyways, so his seal, which is to be worn, whether thou wilt have him for a familiar or not. It's interesting that they mentioned Valefor as a familiar. Like most of the spirits that, like, a lot in the Goetia, it's like they give good familiars. They don't really refer to themselves as familiars that I've seen. So that's interesting. In Colin de Plancy's Dictionnaire Infernal, Valefor or Malafar, spelled slightly different, Valafar or Malafar, is a great and powerful duke of the infernal empire. He appears in the form of an angel, sometimes that of a lion, with the head and legs of a goose and the tail of a hare. He knows the past and the future, gives genius and audacity to men. And now here he commands 36 legions. So in the Pseudomonarchia Daemonum by Johann Wehr, Valafar, also again spelled differently, is a strong duke coming forth in the shape of a lion and with the head of a thief, or barking. He is very familiar with them, to whom he maketh himself acquainted, till he hath brought them to the gallows. Here he rules 10 legions. So according to the Dictionnaire Infernal and the Grand Grimoire, oops, past that. So in the dictionary, according to the Grand Grimoire or the Red Dragon, In the dictionary for now, Valefor is described as a powerful duke of the, here it puts it as the imperial empire, not the infernal empire. I don't know if this is a spelling error, a translation error, a transcription error. Anyways, I've just never heard of it referred to as the imperial empire before. That's why I mention it. He appears in the shape of an angel, sometimes that of a lion, with the head and legs of a goose and a hare's tail. He knows the past and future, gives genius and daring to men, and commands 36 legions. He does not appear to be mentioned in the Grimoire Verum and in S. Conley's Demonolatry. Goetia, his original purpose was good familiar and tempts magicians to steal. What she notes is that Valefor teaches loyalty and the arts of manipulation. He can show you how to charm others and get what you want. Wear Valefor's seal in rituals to invoke and afterwards to manifest desired results. His designation is a duke. His N is Kaimon Vefa Tassa Valefor. His color is green. Incense is sandalwood. Metal is copper. Planet is Venus. Element is Earth. And the dates are May 11th through 20th. Alrighty, so that is a little bit of the intro part. What I needed was my notes. So, as we know, we're working through the 76-week Goetia, and this is the Goetia workbook from S. Conley. So for Valefor, I've gone over some of this again. So just kind of noting some of the things that I put down here. Before we get started, I want to talk a little bit about the whole theft and stealing thing. Sometimes, like if we look at this metaphorically or symbolically, because the way S. Conley talks about is manipulation, getting someone to give you what you want. That's just kind of fancy manifestation, sneaky manifestation maybe. But what we would want to do, or how you can look at that, is not literally, stealing, like I'm just going to go take this piece of Tiffany stone and run away. There's a really pretty piece of Tiffany stone. But anyways, but not literally stealing in that sense. Now, in the art of manipulation, magic, or things like they're getting people to become more desirable, whatnot, it could easily fall within the rubric of glamour magic. So like what I'm going through in the workbook, how I've done this in the other series is, I don't go through every single aspect, but like just the things that I noted. So the tarot card I associate with Valefor is lust. I'm not totally sure why, but stones, since his color is green, I went with peridot, but you could go with any, like I kind of, when I look at correspondences for a spirit like this, I'll look at the historical things that are out there. There aren't always. So what I do is, if there isn't like, oh, he likes bloodstone, or whatever, is I kind of start looking at what other things he's good, what would be associated. Well, green. Okay, so looking at green stones, or he's associated with the planet Venus, so let's look at Venusian stones, things like that, or anything related to what areas he would be associated. So the keyword focus I have is glamour magic, manipulation, kind of stealing in a symbolic sense. So how I am looking at this, and this is kind of part of my ongoing protection magic and warding and stuff. So it's kind of like how I'm approaching this, and in the ritual video, which I should be doing at some point in time and will attach to the rest of this video, is that I want to work with Valefor on glamour and manipulation magic, for lack of a better term. Because really what I want to do is take the people who are constantly sending negative bullshit my way And I just want to divert them elsewhere. I want to draw in good attention and push out the garbage, you know? So that's kind of how I'm using it. And create sort of some additional layers of protection for myself and my business, and also to kind of push out unwanted energy and evil eye kind of stuff, ill intention. Because sometimes you don't have to curse someone to curse someone. You can just, the evil eye is a thing. You can just be like, your just dislike of a person can be enough to affect them energetically. So in the Valefor oil that I made, this is the Valefor ritual oil. This is one from our Goetic. I do custom made to order ones because I'm not keeping 72 oils in stock for the spirits. There's a lot of them. So that's what I have in there. You can use sandalwood. I used red and yellow sandalwood, vetiver, yarrow. You can use dandelion roots, flowers, whatever. I use clipdaga or lion's tail. And excuse me, I put some of the peridot in there as well. So what I'm going to be doing for the ritual, which we'll be following, I'm not doing it right now because it's 3:30 in the morning. Yay, I should go to bed. Get to kickstarting my day tomorrow. So what I'm going to do for the ritual for this is, I think I showed you this box in the June witchy haul video, but this is just a mirror box I picked up at a thrift store. It's just got, help if I opened it from the right side. It's just got like a black sort of velvety interior. It's probably like, I'd say it's a jewelry box, but doesn't really have anything in there to contain jewelry. So this is going to be my protection box. So then we're working with Valefor. So what we decided, I make a lot of boxes and jars and weird things, amulets and talismans. So the concept here is this would be a protection box. So everything I put in this box, whether it is, personal effects, names, pictures, whatever, I end up putting in this box. And this isn't solely for, the original intention that I had there of, diverting people's negative energy elsewhere. This is just kind of, again, adding another layer of protection into my warding. So basically what's interesting about this, because normally when I do mirror boxes, the interior is mirrored. So what I'm planning on doing with this particular box is that anything negativity that's going to get sent to it is just going to reflect in that mirror straight back to whoever sent it. So enjoy that. And everything inside of it is going to be protected by within that box. So, especially any harms to metaphorically or symbolically steal from me will result in, well, karma's a bitch. So one of the things I deal with a lot is people trying to interfere magically with my business stuff or my channel, and just bullshit. I deal with that a lot, and I have my protections in place, and I have someone who does removals. But every once in a while, we detect something and then go. So that's something that's I'm gonna add into that as well. Not gonna tell you how, so you can't reverse engineer it. And I have a whole lot of other protections in places because it's all just layers. You kind of want to be like, all right, they made it through. They breached security level 1. All right, whatever. All right, let's see on down the thing. So Because if you really should just have multiple forms of protection in place. That's all I'm going to say on that. So yeah, the theory there is, if you do it, like, for example, just use this as an example. So you do a spell, so I lose $100. Well, guess what? According to this, if you do a spell for me to lose $100, you're also going to lose $100. So that's kind of where I left off with that. I haven't done a whole lot of work with Valefor. Like, I really wasn't sure until like this past week or so, like, how I wanted to work with them, and that's why I just kind of stalled on it after Marbus, because I just wasn't, looking at kind of how people work with Valefor, what he's about and stuff. I really wasn't sure what to do until I knew what to do. That's how it seems to work sometimes. So basically the ritual construct here is going to be, I'm going to do the invocation of the 9 demonic divinities again. I'm going to call in the elements. I'll invoke Valefor. I'll do a statement of intent and goals. We're going to do a consecration and construction of the mirror box, or the dedication of the mirror box, and then close the ritual. So that's kind of what I have on Valefor. I haven't really, I should do I'll probably within the ritual maybe do a little bit of channeling and or divination with Valefor as well. I have not worked with them previously. Some of the Goetic spirits I have worked with previously, and some I have not. Valefor was one I have not. So we will be working with him soon. Anyway.
So I decided not to do record the video for the ritual, just because I realized as I was constructing it, there's way too much private information and photos and stuff that I'm putting in the protection box. So I don't really want to visualize. I don't want that to be out there. So I am doing a protection box with Valefor, and then also doing some bonus smiting with Valefor. As it would turn out, I've noticed over the past week that my beloved cat and sometimes star of this channel, Corey, has been not feeling well. There's nothing visibly wrong with him. He's not sick or anything. He's just been acting depressed and more aloof than usual. He's a very, he's basically a dog that turned out to be a cat. So I just noticed something was up, and I'm going to make an appointment with the vet, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what? Let me talk to the person who does my curse removal. Well, guess what? Insert all of the expletives here, decided to do some type of not spell to cause issues with Corey specifically. To them I say, enjoy what's coming to you. You're not going to like it. You're not going to know where it's coming from or who it's coming from, and it's coming from more than one person, let me tell you. Oh, and P.S., if you happen to be watching this video, yeah, your glamour, we can see right through those, so we know who you are and what you look like and what you did, so enjoy. I'm sure nothing untoward will happen to you, and everything will be hunky-dory in your life. And so yes, I'm not going to record a video for this just because I have to put way too much personal stuff into my protection box, and I don't need you knowing people's names, dates of birth, and etc. So, anyways, so I've just completed the first step in my ritual with Valefor, and that is to create the protection box, which is going to be consecrated via pillar rite. Now, for something completely different and a little smitey, we're going to get hexy with it. And whomever sent some negative mojo towards my cat, Corey, you should know I'm a FAFO kind of gal, and you're about to find out. Have fun with that. All right, so I've just completed the hexy part of the operation and have 2 candles going with a particularly putrid jar of stink. So, yeah. To the person who had sent the curse to my cat, to affect my cat, Corey, may you have the day you deserve, and may they be numbered and few. And let all you do come back to you tenfold. Have the day you deserve. Bye! And now, for something completely different, we're back. Anyways, sorry for a little snark. Yeah. Fucking with my cats, no bueno. You will get some pretty nasty stuff thrown at you at that point. So, anyways, this is the ritual that I did, and so we did some protecting, and we did some not protecting, well, technically protecting in a most unpleasant way, if you know what I mean. Anyways, I'm going to keep this short, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Be sure to follow us on social media and sign up for e-newsletter. And if you really like us, feel free to support us on the membership tiers at the support levels. And if you want to make a one-time donation, all of our links are below, and we appreciate it greatly. Thank you. Love y'all. Bye.